Hi friends, in today's training session we will learn about request for quotation and quotation processing in procurement of stock material. In procuring stock material, let us say we have to find vendors for some material which is required by a certain department. So in that case what we will do, we will first create RFQs with respect to the purchase requisition and send it to the probable vendors. This purchase requisition will be sent by the department which needs that particular material. Then after selecting the best vendor, create and send purchase order to the vendor. Then vendor sends the material to us and we receive the material and post goods receipt. Finally we post the vendor invoice and pay to the vendor. Okay, this is about the procurement process for stock material. Procurement with RFQ and quotation. Uh, This lesson introduces the first step of a procurement process. We must identify the vendors who can supply the required materials for us. For this purpose, we need to send a request for quotation to different vendors and enter the incoming quotations in the system to compare the conditions of the individual vendors. See what happens once we send the request for quotation to the different vendors. They will send their offers, they will send their price, delivery time, conditions. Then what we need to do, we need to enter those price and conditions in the request for quotation and save, and then compare the quotations and find the best vendor and select that vendor and create a purchase order and send it to that best vendor. And for the other vendors whose prices are high and for whom we don't want to send the purchase orders, we can send the rejection letters. RFQ and quotation. See, it's already here. First, we enter a request for quotation for the relevant material or the relevant service, required service. We can create RFQs manually, copy another RFQ, or use a purchase requisition or outline agreement as an entry template. Using template documents has the advantage that we need not enter all the data manually but can copy it from the template. If we have a RFQ or another RFQ or purchase requisition or another outline agreement for that particular material, okay, we can take it as a template and copy. But if it is not there, then we need to enter the materials manually when creating the RFQs. We send the RFQs to the selected vendors. The vendors send their quotations or rejections. The rejections of prices, conditions, and delivery dates are entered directly in the original RFQ. The conditions of, here it is, the conditions you can take it as the offers. The offers of prices, conditions, and delivery dates are entered directly in the original RFQ in a transaction for quotation maintenance, which is the MU47. This is the transaction. In the SAP R3 system, the RFQ becomes the quotation. Okay, that is once we receive the quotations from the vendors. In the quotation, they will mention the price, delivery date, and other conditions. We will enter those conditions in the RFQs and the RFQ becomes the quotation. We can determine the most favorable item or quotation using a quotation comparison. We can also save the conditions of quotation in which we are interested as purchasing info records. I will show you this one when we are creating the RFQs and saving the quotations. So here, this figure shows the general process, RFQ process. First, the user department creates a purchase requisition. Then, with respect to the purchase requisition, we create the RFQs. In the RFQ, we will use the master data, that is the material master record, and vendor master record, and we will send it to the probable vendors. The vendors will send their quotations. Based on the vendors' quotations, we will enter their prices and conditions and delivery dates in the RFQ and save it which becomes a quotation. Then we will do the price comparison and we will find the best possible vendor, and after selecting the best possible vendor, we will send a purchase order to that vendor, and the other vendors to whom the prices are high and some other issues are there, to whom we don't want to send the purchase orders, we need to send the rejection letters. This is about the RFQ process. Now, collective number. What is a collective number? This is the important point in RFQs. We can link a number of RFQs that belong together with the help of the collective number. We enter the collective number in the header data of the RFQ and can use it to select our RFQs and quotations, for example, for the price comparison or other analysis. The collective number can have a maximum of 10 characters and can be alphanumeric. See, when we are creating RFQs, for example, we think that there are three probable vendors for some particular material required by some department in our company. What we have to do when creating the RFQ, in the header data of the RFQ, we had to put the same collective number for the three RFQs that we are going to send to the three vendors. Why? Because if we have this collective RFQ number, this collective RFQ number is very important for comparing the quotations of the three vendors. I will show you this one when we are doing the exercise. Okay, next point. Creating RFQs. We can either enter RFQs with or without reference to a purchase requisition, another RFQ, or an outline agreement. If we have another similar RFQ, like for a same material, or a purchase requisition for that particular material, or a outline agreement, we can just take it as a template and just take that document number and enter. System will copy all the details. If we don't have either a RFQ for that material or purchase requisition or a outline agreement, then we need to input the material number manually. We maintain the organizational levels and the deadline for submission of quotations on the initial screen. We need to send the last date of submitting the quotation by the vendors when creating the RFQ. I mean, before sending it to the vendors. After we have filled out the initial screen, we enter the items for the RFQ. We can enter an RFQ for vendors with a master record, or for one-time vendors with a one-time vendor, we must enter the address in the RFQ. Okay, normally we are sending it to our vendors, long-term vendors. Suppose if it is required to send RFQ to some one-time vendor, that also we can send. That's what he means. See here, in the initial screen, we will enter quotation deadline, purchase organization, and purchasing group. First, that is number one. Second, in the head, number two, in the header detail screen, we will input the collective RFQ number. Third one, in the item overview screen, we will input the material number, quantity, and deadline, delivery date. And item detail screen, we will add the info update indicator. I will show you when creating the RFQ. Then in the header vendor address, we need to just put the vendor number and enter. System will take all the vendor details. The path to create quotation is logistics. RFQ is to create RFQ, request for quotation. I will call it as a request for RFQ is logistics, material management, purchasing, RFQ quotation, request for quotation, create. MU41 is the transaction code. And quotation processing. After we receive the quotations or offers from the different vendors, we need to process those quotations. What we need to do? We can enter and compare the quotation prices in a quotation price comparison list. The quotation price comparison list displays the best quotations for each material. The system also determines the best overall quotation. We can save useful quotation data for a material in a purchasing info record. The info record can be created automatically by setting the info update indicator during quotation maintenance in the item detail. We can set a rejection indicator for quotation items that do not interest us. The system then generates rejection letters for the vendors. And the path to maintain quotation is logistics, material management, purchasing, RFQ quotation, quotation, maintain ME47. Okay. For example, here in this figure, uh, what is shown is we have three vendors, vendor A, B, and C, to whom we had sent the RFQs, and they have sent their quotations. Like they will send their gross price, discount, delivery date, every extra they will send. Then we will compare the quotation with price comparison. Then at the time of that at the time of maintaining the quotation, we will add the info update indicator C in the item detail, so that once we save the quotation, that will become the info record for that particular material. Now create info record or rejection letter, right? That is for the best quotation, system will create a info record, and also we have to create a we need to create a purchase order for the best quotation, and for the other quotations which have high prices, we will send the rejection letters. This is about the request for quotation and quotation processing in procurement of stock material. And also, if you want to see the list of RFQs for that particular collective number, we can use the transaction MU4S. List of RFQs per material MU4M. List of RFQs per vendor MU4L. Tomorrow, if you want to look for that particular RFQs which we had sent to that particular vendor, or for that particular material, or with that particular collective number, if we have that one, we can input this one and get the list of that RFQs. Okay. Now we have a small exercise here on the request for quotation. What we will do, we will create RFQs for a particular material, and the data is like this for this one, our exercise. Create RFQs for a base quantity of 100 pieces of material MAT 351128 from the following vendors. You enter the RFQs under the collective number RF. We will use this number 1003. We send another RFQ. We send RFQ to three vendors. Three vendors. Three vendors 5000151617, and use the following information: date of RFQ, current date, quotation deadline, current date plus 2 weeks, purchasing organization 1111, purchasing group 001, delivery date, current date plus 1 month, plant, no plant. This is important here, because if we put plant, then we have to use that particular condition only for that plant. We cannot procure for the other plants using that quotation. So always it is better to not put plant when creating the RFQs and quotations. On the screen of for the vendor address, just put vendor 1, 5 vendor, just that is we can create the RFQ. So what we will do, we will go to SAP and create this RFQs. 3 RFQs for this material MAT 351128 for the 3 vendors. I will go to SAP. The transaction code is, I will show you again. You can see the transaction code here. It is given here in solution. ME41. ME41. So let me go to ME41. ME41. Okay. RFQ type is, that is RFQ. So RFQ date is today's date. Quotation deadline. What is the quotation deadline? Today date plus 2 weeks. Delivery date, today's date plus 1 month. Deadline is 2 weeks. Today 16th of September, so 2 weeks. And purchase organization 1111, purchasing group 001, delivery date, it is 1 month, 1 week. We'll put it as 4 weeks, no problem. Enter. So in the if you, as soon as you enter, a pop-up will open, and we need to enter the company code for which the purchase organization belongs. Our company code is 1111. I will put it, enter. Now here collective number, it is asking to put the collective number. I will put it as RF1003. That is our collective number. 3. I'm entering here in my data sheet. So RFQ quantity is 100. So enter here. Yeah. Put the mat 351128 is our material. Quantity is 100. Enter. Now, what is the next point? To enter the vendor address, proceed as follows. Header vendor details. Header vendor details. Okay. Just go to this one. Header vendor address. So first vendor is 50015. Just enter. System will capture all the data, everything from here, and then save. Yeah. RFQ created under the number 600 something, last 64. We need to remember that one, the first one. This is the 645017. Similarly, we need to create RFQ for the vendor 50016. What we can do in the same screen, just put the second vendor, enter. It will capture all the data, then save. RFQ 600, last is 6565. For vendor 50016, RFQ is 600, last is 65. And finally for 50017, put the vendor number, enter. System will capture all the data, save. Yeah, RFQ created 6 followed by zeros, last is 66. So for this vendor, the 50017 RFQ number is 6 followed by 66. Yeah, I will save this document because this is my number here. Okay, next is display and print RFQ. Okay, what we can do, we can just display any one RFQ and we will print one RFQ. So the transaction is ME9A. Let me directly go to ME9A instead of going to the SAP path. ME9A. Okay, so anyone, I will show anyone. Let us go to 164656. Anyone, 66, whatever it comes here. 66 has come here. So we will, this purchase organization, purchasing group is there, and just execute. Yeah, no suitable. So here, because this is already automatically this is printed out. So what we need to do, processing status, change it to 1, successfully processed here, and execute. Now it will come. Select this one and display message. You can see the RFQ. This is how the RFQ will look like when it is printed. This is just a sample. It will show the material number, delivery date, quantity, everything. It will show. Delivery date is here. Everything, all the details are there. Go back, and if you want to see the message details, you can see here. See, this is the output type is NU and it is already printed at the time of saving because we have made those settings. That is about the printout. So we can print all the 3 RFQs and send it to the vendors. Okay, so that is done. Now we need to enter and maintain the quotations. Third exercise. We have received the quotation for your RFQs. Maintain the quotations in the system. Make sure that the info update indicator C is set on the detail screen for the quotation items. This ensures that an info record is created for each quotation. If an info record already exists for an item, we update the info record based on the quotation conditions. Mean, if info record already exists for that particular material, then the system will update that info record with the new quotation conditions or the new price. That is what it means. Let us go to that is we have received these offers. Vendor 500015 has given price of 79 rupees per piece and discount from gross RA01 3%, absolute freight or FRB1 100 rupees, delivery date current date plus 6 weeks. Vendor, this is for the vendor. We need to enter these conditions in the quotation of vendor 500015. Then for 500016 we need to enter this price 90 rupees, RA01 discount gross 15% and delivery date today plus 1 month. And similarly this is the condition of the vendor 500017. Now what we will do, we will go to the quotation maintain transaction MU47 and maintain all these conditions one by one and save. I will go to MU47. MU47. Okay, first quotation. Quotation RFQ for Monday 500015. What is that quotation? 500015. 6 last number is 64. 64. 64. 64. And for 500016 it is 65, and for vendor 500017 is 66. Okay, now we will maintain all these quotations with the conditions offered by the vendors. I'm in MU47. Let me go to the first one. Quotation number 6, last number is 60064. 60064, enter. So what is the net price the vendor has given? 79 rupees per piece. Gross price 79 rupees per piece. I will put it as 79. Okay, just enter. That's done. Okay, next condition type RA01, discount from gross 3%, RA01. What we need to do, select this item and here click this item conditions, RA01, discount from gross, that is 3%. Here RA01 3%. That's okay. Next condition type by for P1, absolute freight 100 rupees. This one RA01, just now we have entered 3%. We need to add this condition FRB1, absolute freight as 100 rupees. FRB1, it is 100 rupees. Okay, that's done. We have added it. We have added the discount also. This is the gross price is also coming 79 rupees. Okay, now we will go back and put the delivery date. What he has put, delivery date is today plus delivery date is plus 6 weeks. That's what he has given this vendor 500015. We will go back and here in the delivery date I will put today plus 6 weeks, 16th of September, 1 2 3 4 5 6, that is 28th of October. Enter. I will, and one more point is that is we need to enter the info update indicator in the item detail. Let us go to item. Click here, item details. Yeah, info update here. Info update is here. It is given as in the our set the info update indicator on the item details for the quotation. Choose item details, info update, see update without plant. Okay, this is what is given here in the exercise. Normally we update without plant. Okay, we need to select it as C, info update without plant here. This is the info update indicator. We have selected it as C here. This is very important. Okay, then back. Okay, so conditions are already there. Item conditions, everything I will show you again. Yeah, everything is there. Back and save this one. So quotation for RFQ 60064 maintained. So we have maintained the quotation for this RFQ 6000 last 64 for the vendor 500015. This is done. Next we will maintain this quotation for RFQ 6000 last 65 for vendor 500016. The quotation number is 6 last 65 65 65. Enter. This is for the vendor 500016. Yes. So here, what he has given gross price 90 rupees per piece and discount from gross RA01 is 15%. Gross 90 rupees per piece. His price is 90 rupees per piece and discount from gross RA01 is 15%. Select this item and item conditions RA01 as 15%. Go back and then also we need to select the info update indicator. This is given in the main question here. We need to select it for all the vendors, info update indicator without fail. Okay, I will here also I will select that indicator. Info update without plant indicators is select this item and go to this item details. This icon here, item details, or from here also you can go item details. Yeah, info update indicator F4. Again select C update without plant. Enter. It will come back and save. Yeah, quotation for RFQ 600065 is maintained. This is done. Last is RFQ for vendor 500017 and it is 600, last is 66. The price is gross price is 82 rupees per piece and discount from gross RA01 is 10%. Okay, we will maintain this quotation 600066 here 66 enter. So it is 82 rupees and select this one. Then item conditions RA01. RA01 is 10% discount from gross. It is 10%. Enter. Back and we need to update the info update indicator without fail. Again click this one and item details. Here either you can go from this icon or from the top item details, both are same. I will go from here item details. Yeah, info update indicator F4. Select update without plant. C, enter and save. Yeah, quotation for RFQ 600066 maintained. This is also maintained. Now the fourth one is we need to compare the prices. Compare the prices of the quotations to determine the most reasonable supplier. Select the quotations for comparison via the collective RFQ number RF100. Our number is 3 and purchasing organization 1111. Display the mean value quotation using the quotation price comparison list and choose the effective price. Determine the most reasonable quotation. We will see that one, which is once we have checked the quotation. Once you check the quotation, again set the rejection indicator for the two quotations we do not want to include. First we will compare the prices and find the best vendor and the best price. Then for those whose prices are high, we will set the rejection indicators. Okay. So now what is the transaction here? RFQ quotation price comparison ME49 is the transaction. I will go back ME49. I will go to ME49. So purchase organization, and what is the collective number? RF1003. This is the our collective RFQ number. So what we need to do? Purchase organization we have input, collective RFQ number we have input. Then we need to select mean value quotation and determine effective price. Here mean value quotation and determine effective price. Here mean value quotation and determine effective price. These two checks you have to do, check boxes, and execute. Yeah, system will show the best one. So if you see these three, the best price is 72 rupees 23 paise. The other prices are higher. One is 76.50, other is 77.63. So this is the system will automatically show the best price and the best offer in green color here. This is the green color, and the gray color, that is number 2 and 3, that is the prices are high. So that we need to send the rejection letters. So the best price is, the best possible quotation is 72.23 and vendor is 5,000,17. 72.23. So what is the price? 72.23, and the best possible one is 5,000,17. 5,000,17. That is the vendor. Okay. So that is done. 72.23. We will put the price here. 72.23. 72 rupees 23 paisa. Then we can go to a quotation directly from the quotation price comparison list and select the quotation and choose maintain quotation, and we can set the rejection indicator in the item overview for each item or on the detail screen for an item. Okay, see what we can do here. Directly what we can do, we can set the rejection indicator for the other quotations which we don't want to send the, which are not selected by us. For example, the quotation 60065, this we have to send the rejection letter because the price is high. Just click here and click this maintain quotation, this one, this pen maintain quotation, and here you have the rejection indicator here at the right end, or select this one, select this and save. Okay, now we will get the message quotation for RFQ 600 something 65 is already maintained. So the rejection indicator already set in this quotation 600,065. Okay, next, for this quotation also we need to send the rejection letter 600,064. So just click on this one, this number, quotation number 600,064, and click maintain quotation or this pencil button here. For this also rejection indicator towards the right end checkbox, or this is the rejection indicator, and save. We get the message quotation for RFQ 60064 is also maintained. So we have set rejection letters for these quotations 600,065 and 6 last is 64 number, these two. That's done. What's next? Print rejection letters. The last job is send one of the two rejection letters. Look at the letter on the screen before you print it out. Is the letter marked as a rejection letter? If it is not, recheck the rejection indicator as in exercise 1.4. See what we need to do is we need to send the print the rejection letters for the two quotations which are rejected. So the transaction is ME9A. I will go to ME9A. ME9A. So what are the quotations? We need to reject 600,065. I will put 600,065. 6Y. Okay. Purchase organization, purchasing group is fine. Then processing status 0, let us say, execute. Yeah. So it is come here. Now select this one and let us see what is the first step. Enter the following RFQ number, purchase and choose execute. Check the RFQ number and click output message. So what we need to do, select it and output message. Yeah. Now output is already made. So we got this. It is in green now. ABSA is the output type. So message is output. That's done. Already output. Then click the message details. In the message details, we can see the output type. Checkbox and click the message details. Here we can see the output type ABSA. What is the ABSA? This is the output type, standard output type for quotation rejection. ABSA, standard output type. Okay, this already printed to vendor 50016. That's done. Okay, then similarly, what we can do now, print the other RFQ also. The other rejection letter also we need to do. What is that one? 6000 last is 64. That also we need to print the rejection letter. 600064. We have just now. First is 65 we have done. 64. Okay. 64. Yeah. Execute. Now select this checkbox. It is not yet printed. Once it is printed here, next to the checkbox, it becomes green here. Green mark. I have checked this one and click output message. Yeah. Now we have got this green message. It means message is outputted. It is printed, outputted. Now click this one and go to the message details. Yeah. Output type is ABSA, which is the quotation rejection output, and for the vendor 50015. Now select this one, checkbox, and display message. We can see the rejection letters, how it looks. This is the vendor, National Tools, Bangalore, something, rejection letter relating to RFQ. So this is the subject will be written, rejection letter. So all this how it, so material number, everything will be there here. So this is the rejection letter and how it looks. That is done. So rejection letters are printed to the two vendors. Now we need to create a PO with respect to the RFQ with the best RFQ. What is the best RFQ? That is the 600 last is 66 6 6 with the best price for the plant and send it to vendor. What we need to do? We need to create a purchase order with respect to the best RFQ 60066 for plant 1111 and send it to the vendor. What we need to do here? We can directly go to ME21N ME21N and here just put that RFQ number here. This is the RFQ column is there. Just to put that number 60066 and enter. System will take all the details, everything, material, price, everything it will take. Only we need to put the plant 1111 enter. Right here tax code we will put it as we need to put tax code, reporting country India. Okay, I will put it as G2. I have created a tax code G2. Yeah, it has taken. So what are the taxes? It is some input tax 14%. Let us say this is just one sample example here. Just put the correct tax code and all the plant is, we have put everything. Price no need to put because it will take from the quotation. And check kind, no messages, save. So whatever that PO number created, just put that number 445 created for vendor 5001. What is the best? 17. That is the best vendor is 1717. Yeah, PO is created. 45001 created. 17819. 440,100. This is so. This is how the RFQ and quotation processing works in the procurement of a stock material. We have seen the overview of request for quotation and quotation processing, and also we have done one exercise on how the process works. So please give me your valuable comments if you have any, and please give me your likes, and please subscribe to my channel so that you will get update of my other videos coming on all other scenarios in MMWM and other modules. Thank you for watching my video.